Good everyone, you're welcome to Med School Simplified, where the learning of physiology is made easy, interesting, and understandable. So today we'll be treating a very interesting and nice and particular topic in physiology, which is known as the concept of renal physiology. This is a very important concept that will help to teach you very important vital lessons to your health. So physiology is a very important concept. The learning of physiology will treat you very important vital lessons and for your day-to-day activities. So during this concept, I will put you through the function of the kidneys. I get me? Other functions of the kidney apart from the major one which you have in your mind. I also put you through some clinical relevance of the kidney, how the urine is being formed, like urine formation and activities that goes on in the kidneys and in its functional unit. First of all, let us start from scratch. What is physiology? What is physiology trying to tell us? What is it trying to tell us? What is it all about? Physiology is the study of the functionality of the body system. I get it? Like, it's the study of the functional unit of every part of the body, how it works, what is the function. I get it? What is the function? How can it be regulated for the body to attain homeostasis, for normal functioning of the body? That's everything you know about. That's everything you should know about physiology. That's what physiology tries to teach you. So let's start. So first of all, let's talk about the structure of the mammalian kidney. Okay, the kidney is a bean-shaped organ found in the lower back region behind the intestine. It's about 7 to 10 centimeters long and is a major excretory organ. I get me. So if you must have heard about this, or for those that have not heard, the concept of this is just for you to learn. Okay. Some school of thought to try to tell you that when you form a fist, like you fold your hands to form a fist, the shape of that fist is being formed is approximately, not exactly, but approximately equal to the shape of your kidney. That's how your kidney's shape is formed. Like, it's like a bean. You know how beans look like? It's a bean-shaped structure. Don't worry, I will show you a picture of a kidney soon for those that have not seen it. And for the concept of this, for learning, I get it. Nobody is perfect. You have to learn everything. I get it. That is physiology for you. Okay, so it's like a bean-shaped structure which is found in the lower back region behind the intestine. You can also say that the kidney is a bean-shaped structure which is found in the retroperitoneal space. And this retroperitoneal space is between the lower 12th thoracic vertebrae and the 3rd lumbar. That's where you see the kidney position. Are you getting me? So the kidney is a major excretory and osmoregulatory organ. That's the major one we all know. Yeah, we all know that the kidney helps in urine formation and also helps in maintenance of water level or the water regulation. I want to teach you something today. If you don't know, please listen attentively. The kidney also, apart from its major function of, which you all know, the primary function for homeostasis, which is urine formation, the kidney also helps in erythropoiesis. If you, in the concept of cellular physiology and blood physiology, you must have come across the concept of erythropoiesis. The kidney also helps in erythropoiesis or hemopoiesis. Erythro simply means red. Poiesis, red blood formation. That is the meaning of erythropoiesis. Red blood poiesis simply means formation, or hemopoiesis. I get me. The formation of blood cells. I get me. That is what. So the kidney also helps in erythropoiesis. How does the kidney do that? When the oxygen content in the body is very low, which is known as hypoxia, the kidney senses that and produces a hormone which is known as erythropoietin. So erythropoietin, a hormone which is produced in the kidney, will now help in the production of what's known as the red blood cells in order to increase the oxygen content of the body, so the body will attain homeostasis. Okay. The kidney also have other functions like the regulation of calcium level by 1,2,5-dicaseocaffeocarone. Yes. Even also helps in the regulation of the acid-base balance. It has as a buffer system to a regulation of acid-base balance, and as well as the concentration of the urine. I get me. The kidney also helps in hemostasis and regulation of the blood pressure. Yeah, this is a very important concept in physiology. I call it the RAS system. The kidney helps in the RAS system. What we know as RAS simply means renin, angiotensin, and aldosterone system. So don't worry, I will come across it, but let me just throw a little. I love this concept so much, and this is a very, very lecturers or examiners usually throw questions on this. You can just say explain the RAS system, which is renin, angiotensin, and aldosterone system. This system, let me just throw a little bit light because I love it so much. So this system, it just helps in the regulation of the blood pressure. This, to summarize it, it helps to maintain the blood pressure. That's what it helps. So the kidney helps in the regulation of the arterial blood pressure. I get it. So let us talk about the components of the excretory system. I get it. Of this urinary system. Basically, this excretory system, which is the urinary system. We have the ureter, we have the bladder, and we have the urethra. There's a difference between ureter and urethra. Urethra is a urogenital organ, okay, where the urine is being voided away. That means where you excrete. And also an organ for the passage of sperm, I get it, during ejaculation, I get it, or during coitus, that is sexual reproduction, sexual acts, or sexual intercourse, I get it. So then urethra is a structure. We have two urethra, a right urethra and a left urethra, which are corresponding to the two kidneys, the right kidneys and the left kidneys. I get it. So the urethra will connect from the kidneys to the bladder, while the urethra is a urogenital organ where the urine will be voided away, where you remove the urine by process of maturation or urination. I get it. So let us now go to the next slide. This is a diagrammatic representation of the urinary system. Like I said earlier on, we have two kidneys. This is the right kidney, this is the left kidney. They are connected to the ureter, ER, the one that ends with ER, to the bladder. I see. They are connected to the bladder. This is the bladder, this circular area with smooth muscles. The bladder is made up of smooth muscles, which are known as the detrusor muscles. And the sphincter in this urethra, which helps to regulate, I get in the urinary or the maturation reflexes. I get in. So that is all about. This is all about it. Just a typical diagrammatic representation of the urinary system. So let's talk about. Let's go to the next slide. So the renal artery supplies blood with waste products to the kidney to be cleansed. So after the blood is cleansed, it returns to the heart via the renal vein. I get. So with these lines that we have tried to discuss with you, what is trying to tell you that the urine formation is like a blood cleansing mechanism. I get me. The way urine is formed, just like you are cleansing your blood. This blood now that is being supplied to the kidney via the renal vein artery. The renal artery is a direct branch of the abdominal aorta, and the abdominal aorta is pumping blood in high pressure, and that renal artery, just like a direct blood, that means the kidney will receive blood in high concentration. That means the kidney needs blood. Since it's connected to the abdominal aorta, that means the kidney needs blood effectively. We need to be removing this waste product. All this waste product in our body, we don't have to accumulate them. If it's being accumulated, it will disrupt the body system. It will disrupt homeostasis of the body. So the kidney now we have a mechanism, which is a blood cleansing mechanism, which is for the production of this urine. I get me. So the blood will now be cleansed after the processes of the urine formation. It will now be cleansed. So it will now return via the renal vein to the heart. I get me. It returns via the renal vein to the heart. If you can recall, the vein carries oxygenated blood. I get me. The vein carries oxygenated blood, but arteries, the oxygenated blood, vein carries oxygenated blood, but arteries carry oxygenated blood. But it's a very peculiarity, a very specific peculiarity in the heart, which is the pulmonary artery and in the pulmonary vein. If you can recall, the arteries will carry oxygenated blood to the heart, while the pulmonary artery is carrying deoxygenated blood. Are you seeing the opposite now in meaning? Then the veins carries deoxygenated. Venous blood is deoxygenated, but in terms of pulmonary vein, it's carrying oxygenated blood. I get from the lungs during pulmonary circulation when gaseous exchange has occurred in the lungs, in the alveolar, that is the respiratory zone. When gaseous exchange has occurred, it will not carry the blood oxygenated through the pulmonary veins. I get me to the left atrium. I get me. So that is just a difference. Veins, they carry the oxygenated blood. I get me. Arteries, they carry oxygenated blood. So after this blood cleansing mechanism and which have formed the urine, no, don't worry, I will further explain the mechanism of this urine formation in next slides. I get me, don't worry. So the use urine now will now enter into the bladder. So urine is now being stored in the bladder. So we now have urine that is being stored in the bladder. See where? Let me show you how what goes on. So the urine will now be formed here. Urine will now be formed here. Urine is accumulated in this region. You can see they are accumulated in this region. So the urine now that has been accumulated, after a large quantity of urine has been collected from the collecting ducts through the nephrons. Don't worry, I will explain the nephrons later. I'll explain what it means. It will now be stored in this bladder through and be brought from the urethra to the bladder. So as a result of accumulation of this urine, let me say if it is now the quantity of urine is now enough for it to be expelled, the bladder contains what we know as smooth muscle layers. Yes, the mucosa of the bladder contains smooth muscle layers, which are known as the detrusor muscles. I get me. So these detrusor muscles now will now contract. The detrusor muscles contract. As a result of the contraction of the detrusor muscles, as a result of the contraction of the detrusor muscles, the bladder, the sphincter, it dilates automatically. So I want you to understand that we have two sphincters. We have the internal ureteric sphincter and the external ureteric sphincter. I get me. We have the internal ureteric sphincter and the external ureteric sphincter. The internal ureteric sphincter is involuntary. The external ureteric sphincter is voluntary. That means I can never control my internal ureteric sphincter. And this internal ureteric sphincter is common to both adults and children. But the external ureteric sphincter is not developed in children. That's why children, they mess up themselves when they are small, because their external ureteric sphincter has not been developed. They cannot be able to control this urination or maturation reflexes. But in adults, our external is voluntary and it is very developed. We are able to control it voluntarily. So when these detrusor muscles contract, the urine will now be expelled through automatically. The internal ureteric sphincter will open. Then automatically the external ureteric sphincter will close.